Good evening. Happy Taco Tuesday to y'all. This is now, I don't have enough hands, 8th attempt to try to make this video. I literally was trying to make the 7th, but then the kids again are fighting over the TV. So as a father with a house full of girls screaming and yelling, one gets more ice cream than the other. They come running upstairs to argue while I'm trying to get 5 minutes of peace and quiet. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm definitely crabby because I haven't had tacos today. But anyway, I got a couple little cool things I'm working on and figured I would do this video just to relax, have some fun, share some cool shit with you guys, and then, yeah, you know, try to get some sleep, even though it's a little early. I tried to get my father probably 6 months ago into FPV and had gotten him a quad, customized it, got him some goggles, and just life kind of threw him some curveballs, busy, Florida, vacation, retirement. He hasn't been able to fly, so I got these back. So if anybody's out there looking for a very awesome set of FPV goggles, box style, at a very inexpensive price, hit me up, send me a little comment down below, and I'll give you a deal on these if you're interested. I've got all of the little plugs. It doesn't come with a battery. This is just tape so it didn't wiggle around in transport. It's got all the cool little plugs, so depending on what battery you want to run on it, you can run a, what was that, JTS, an XT60, or like the Fat Shark style. So they are super cool. I really dig them. I remember taking them apart, and I don't remember how to modded the inside of this so that they don't flap back and forth, because I know one of the reviews way back when these came out were that the little piece of Fresnel lens there inside would wiggle around, so now it doesn't. But anyway, in the ever, did I do that right? Is that magical enough? In the search for a kick-ass whoop, it's a never-ending search. You've got many different styles. One of my favorites, and obviously being brushless, you've got power for days. You've just got endless possibilities, customizable frames. This is the Mobula 7, aka Moobs, which is one of my favorites. You can run it 1S, 2S, as you well know if you're big into the quad stuff. I honestly only fly in 2S. 1S, what's the point? I have this guy here. 2S inside the house, yeah, I can do it. It's great. It's too fast. If you know, house stuff is more of exploring, shooting cool gaps. The speed isn't a thing for me. That's why I love this guy here. I've taken this thing on vacation last couple years. I mean, it's just the frames are getting better. I love the cameras and stuff. The only downfall is if there's any breeze outside, you're getting tossed around, and oh, that wire came loose right there. If you get tossed around, it's tough to stay in the air just because the amount of power that they put out. Inside, not a problem. So with that being said, I have this corpse here left. If anybody can tell me what this is, I will throw you a shout, give you a big shout out for your channel, and have people take a look at it. It'll be a fun little thing. Where is it? Here we go. Here's your hint. This is the leg for it. Was the leg for it. I just cut it off in my playing around with it. So if you know what this is, put a comment in there and I will make sure I get you a big ass shout. So I am taking what's left of this thing. I ordered a carbon fiber frame for it. A very light, you know, kind of a simple frame. Something that's going to last a lot longer than this will. Instead of the motors being fired down, hint, 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 I'm going to flip them up, and obviously I have to change the props because they're going to spin, you know, because if it's upside down creating thrust this way, it'll be negative, so it'll be turning this way, so you got to swap props. Not a big deal. The frame I ordered has the traditional, I believe, 16 by 16 style stack mount holes, and it also has the tiny whoop front, back, side, side like this. So I'm like, oh, that would be perfect. But after farting around, these are not the same size holes as this. They are slightly different. So I may have to mod the frame, which is no big deal because I fuck with everything and nothing stays stock. So that will be an easy solution. I got the Caddx Beetle V1 coming in. I'm going to put that on here. And you say, why do another brush thing? You know, you fly acro, you fly freestyle. Obviously, you know, you can get a lot out of these. The main purpose with this is for indoor use. Teaching the kids how to fly. You need something that's a little bit slower. I got all kinds of friends that are trying to get into it here and there, so this is a good beginner. It's a super stable quad in just level mode, and then in acro it is nice and smooth. It's just not meant for flipping and rolling, so this would be a great exploratory thing, or if you go to a campground and you're playing through the playgrounds there, or at a school playground, inside of a school. You know, I love going up in the trees in the fall, chasing the squirrels around, checking out the foliage, and if there's any wind, the tiny whoop there just suffers a little bit. So with these being 8mm motors, I'll have a lot more power. These props will not be staying on it. I am not a fan of these 2-blade wimpy things. I ordered some, no, those are for something else coming in. I have plenty this guy, so I got a set of these. I might look for a set of quad props like this, but I have a whole bunch of props for this guy that I can try on here. I do a little bit of experimenting. It'll still be a 1S. I can do high volt, I believe, with this. Well, I'll find out. I can run the GMB 550s that I have, and then do them high volt and then regular, and see. You know, because sometimes when you do high volt, you get a little bit of oscillation with the bigger motors. So I'll see how they work with here. But yeah, it's a fun little project. I have a couple little homes. I'm home, but it's like a gathering place, a hall that I want to fly at, and I think that something like this would be great. I'm only going to do 25 milliwatt because I can get more than enough distance and air penetration with that 25 on it with a good antenna. Even this guy, I mean, I'm amazed how far I can go all the way around my house. All, you know, especially if I'm sitting in the front on the front steps, I can go through the playground and still have no problem seeing. So, you know, for these guys, this is more than enough. You could put a dipole, not dipole, what do you call that, like a circular polarized on there, but you just run the risk of damaging it, getting caught in a tree. That's the saving grace of this guy. I have bumped tree branches, and it's just thankfully come banging down through the tree, where that dipole, I think, just would be a hook, and it would catch a tree branch, and you never get that shit down. What else? Yeah, I got all the guts there. I gotta swap out I'm gonna go back to the power whoop connector, because I had changed it out for whatever reason to the, is it in there? Oh, got it in there. No, the JST. But I'm gonna go back. I think I have one left on it. Let's see here. Yep, I got one left right here. So I got one left, so I will go over back to that, which will make it easy, so all the batteries I have will run. Yeah, so that should be a cool little project. And then I had ordered something today I've been looking at for quite a while, what, 6 months. So there'll be something, I don't know how long it's going to take. It's coming from over the pond. We'll see how long that takes to get here, and then I look forward to talking about that. It'll be a little, I wouldn't say a game changer, but it will open up a little different avenue, more as my flight, how do I say it without giving it away? As my flight style progresses more into that cinematic, kind of laid back, and I use the term many times, contemporary style flying. I want to hashtag that. My movements, my flight is very methodical, purposeful. Even though you consider it like a freestyle, there's a lot of thought put into my movements, and I think that's shown very well through the videos that you see. And it's like I said, it's like dance to me. I interpret the songs I fly to in such a unique way. It also depends on your mood and many other things. But I want each flight to sort of feel different. Where if I'm playing something rock and heavy or whatever, that you feel it in the movement of the quad. And then if it's like a Billie Eilish song, that's a shout to Turbo Mania FPV. You know, where you're just grazing along and your movement should be fluid. You know, I want you to be able to feel that. And so, let's see, what else? I think I talked about it the other day. I swapped that bell. Yay. I want to keep this as a souvenir for some stupid reason. Focus, bitch. So Enigma is flying great. I talked about it the other day. I got the gold Racecraft 5048s on there. Good to go. I'm digging those. So, let's see here. Yeah. I don't want to, does it say? Yeah, it does. It says the brand of it right there. This has been around a while. It's just crazy that all that is, the magnets, all that it is just that little board. That's what makes things fly. That's insane. What else? GoPro's good to go. I got a couple other cool places I'm going to check out and try to get some new locations. You want to keep that fresh, you know? So we'll see. But what time is it? What time is it? It's only 20 after 7. Damn. So yeah, I have props coming for that. I have props coming for the other one. Somebody wants those. I know they do. I put them on. They're comfortable. You can see really well. The resolution on the screen's pretty good. I like the fact that it's got, let's see here, a little thing in here. So you can connect that to a TV. So you could fly from inside the house. You could just have a screen. So if these were your backups or whatever, you could plug this into an extra monitor if it didn't have a receiver in it, so other people can see, or just somebody else could put them on. It's a good set of backup goggles. I'm very happy with them. But like I said, I got a bunch of stuff, and I want to be able to help out the community. So somebody throws me a couple bucks, they can have them. And I think that's it for now. So stay tuned. I know most of the parts will be trickling in. I think the frame will be here Wednesday. The camera will Thursday. The camera will be here Friday. Hoping the frame is here by Saturday. I don't know. They're all. What have we got? Camera. Yeah, camera and frame. I think. Excuse me. My brain is freaking toast today. I'm exhausted. This weather sucks. But yeah. So stay tuned for this micro monster. And any questions, and hit me up. And if you know what this crazy little thing is, hit me up, and you'll get a shout. Oh. Saw that, and you will get a shout out. So let me get back to tearing this thing down a little bit more and getting ready, and we'll see you guys soon.